Malik Johnson stood at his kitchen window, watching his 10-year-old twins, Darius and Danielle, play basketball in their modest driveway. The evening sun painted their Oakwood neighborhood in golden hues. His wife, Tanya, prepared dinner behind him, the rhythmic sound of her chopping vegetables mixing with the children's laughter outside. "They're getting better every day," Malik said, pride warming his voice. "Coach says Darius might make team captain next season." Tanya smiled. "And Danielle's not far behind." "That girl's got your determination." Malik nodded. At 42, he had built everything he'd dreamed about: a loving family, a respected position as Cedar Ridge High School's vice principal, and a home in a neighborhood where people looked out for each other. 20 years of hard work had earned him respect in the community. Their modest two-story house represented everything they'd worked for. Dinner in 15, Tanya called to the children through the open window. "Homework before TV tonight." The peaceful routine of their Monday evening would be the last normal moment they'd experience for weeks to come. At 9:45 p.m., a thunderous crash exploded through the Johnson home. The front door splintered open. Flashlights cut through darkness. Shouting voices echoed off walls. "Police! Everyone on the ground! Now! Now! Now!" Malik rushed from the bedroom to find 6 officers in tactical gear, weapons raised, storming through his living room. Tanya screamed from behind him. "What is happening? This is our home." Malik raised his hands, heart hammering against his ribs. An officer shoved him face first against the wall. Cold metal handcuffs bit into his wrists. "Malik Johnson, we have a warrant to search these premises for narcotics distribution." "There's some mistake. I'm a school vice principal." Malik's protests fell on deaf ears. Darius and Danielle huddled together at the top of the stairs, trembling and crying. An officer pointed his flashlight at them. "Get those kids down here." Tanya pleaded, tears streaming down her face. "They're just children. Please don't hurt them." For 90 excruciating minutes, officers tore through their home, flipping mattresses, emptying drawers, shattering picture frames. The children sobbed in the corner of the living room while Malik and Tanya sat handcuffed on their own couch. Finally, the lead officer, Sergeant Reynolds, received a radio call. His face tightened. He spoke quietly to his team before approaching Malik. "There's been a mistake. We had the wrong address. You're free to go." They left without another word, leaving behind a broken door, a devastated home, and a traumatized family. By sunrise, news of the raid spread through Oakwood like wildfire. Neighbors arrived bearing food, tools, and determined expressions. Mrs. Wilkins from across the street brought breakfast. Leon Washington, who ran the local hardware store, installed a new front door free of charge. "This ain't right, what they did to you folks," Leon said, hammering with purpose. "Not to anyone, but especially not to the Johnsons." Tanya hugged Ms. Patterson, her elderly neighbor who brought homemade cookies for the twins. "The children couldn't sleep all night," Tanya whispered. "They're terrified." By afternoon, 50 neighbors gathered in the Johnsons' front yard. Pastor Ray Thompson from Oakwood Baptist stood on the porch steps. "Today we saw the true face of our community," he announced, voice carrying across the assembled crowd. "When one family hurts, we all hurt. When injustice strikes one home, it strikes us all." Zara Williams, a civil rights attorney who lived 3 blocks over, approached Malik with fire in her eyes. "This stops now," she declared. "We're filing complaints tomorrow. All of us, together." Zara's law office became command central. She pinned a map to the wall, marking every wrongful raid in black neighborhoods over the past year. Red dots clustered in Oakwood and surrounding areas. 12 incidents. All with the same tactical unit. All involving Sergeant Reynolds. "This can't be coincidence," Zara told Malik as they reviewed police reports. "Look at these addresses. The warrants all cite confidential informants, but the houses never have drugs. Malik studied the pattern. What are they really looking for? Their answer came from Jamal Tucker, a retired court clerk who volunteered at Zara's office. Property records, he said, sliding a folder across the desk. Every rated home sits on land targeted for a new development project. Oak Ridge Partners wants to build luxury condos. Zara's eyes widened. And the police chief's brother-in-law is on their board of directors. For 3 days, they gathered evidence. Records of intimidation. Falsified warrant applications. Body camera footage that contradicted official reports. Testimonies from other families. This goes beyond harassment, Zara explained to the growing group of community members gathering nightly in her office. They're using police power to force families out. Classic gentrification through intimidation. Damon Porter, a local journalist, snapped photos of their evidence wall. This story needs to break now, he insisted. Before they target another family. 300 residents from Oakwood and neighboring communities gathered at City Hall on Saturday morning. They carried signs demanding justice for the Johnsons and stop targeting our homes. Malik and Tanya stood at the front, the twins between them. News vans lined the street. No justice, no peace, the crowd chanted. Mayor Wilcox emerged, flanked by Police Chief Rankin and 4 uniformed officers. His face flushed red when he saw the cameras. Disperse immediately. This assembly is unauthorized. Chief Rankin barked through a megaphone. Zara stepped forward, microphone in hand. We have permits. And evidence that your department is conducting illegal raids to intimidate homeowners for Oak Ridge Partners' benefit. The crowd fell silent. Chief Rankin's eyes darted from Zara to the journalist filming nearby. That's slander, Rankin growled, reaching for Zara's microphone. Malik stepped between them. Don't touch her. We have proof. Names, dates, falsified warrants. Everything. The confrontation balanced on a knife's edge, protesters growing louder, officers reaching for handcuffs, cameras rolling. Then Darius broke away from Tanya, rushing toward Rankin with tears streaming down his face. Why did you hurt my family? He shouted, voice cracking with emotion. The image of Darius confronting Rankin dominated every news channel by nightfall. Leaked audio recordings from inside City Hall followed, revealing conversations between Rankin and Oak Ridge executives about clearing problem properties. 2 weeks later, Malik and Tanya sat in the front row of the emergency city council meeting. The chamber overflowed with residents wearing Oakwood Strong t-shirts. Mayor Wilcox looked defeated as he approached the podium. Chief Rankin has been suspended pending investigation, he announced. The district attorney has appointed a special prosecutor to review all tactical raids conducted in the past year. When Zara took the microphone, the room erupted in applause. This isn't just about the Johnsons, she declared. This is about every family who deserves to feel safe in their home. The Oak Ridge Development Project is officially cancelled. And we're establishing a civilian review board with real oversight power. A week later, Sergeant Reynolds and 2 other officers faced criminal charges. Oakwood Partners executives were indicted for conspiracy. But for Malik, the true victory came at bedtime, when Darius asked a question. Dad, are we safe now? Malik kissed his son's forehead. We are. Because we stood together, and the truth is stronger than fear.